Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Every year, American farmers produce about 2.10 billion pounds of walnuts. Walnuts are more than a tasty, healthy snack. The brain nut is known for its omega-3 second antioxidants and critical minerals, which improve brain function, heart health, and energy for a healthy lifestyle. Discover the interesting journey of walnuts, from enormous walnut orchards to the harvesting of each nut by skilled farmers and innovative technology. Then, follow the walnuts to contemporary processing facilities, where they are transported, cleaned, cracked open, and packaged to suit global customer demand. Let's explore golden walnuts' flavor and nutrition. Let's begin. Wait no more. California, the walnut capital of the world, has large walnut orchards where we stand. Walnut trees get a first harvest after 5 to 7 years and peak yield after 10 years. Harvesting is best in the fall, when the leaves turn golden, and the walnuts, round and deep brown, fall from their branches. American farmers use innovative, particularly developed technology to harvest walnuts efficiently and carefully. How are these walnuts rapidly removed from the branches? Modern tree shakers are the key. These modern robots have a strong, flexible mechanical arm that grips the tree trunk or huge branches. Soft material cushions the grasping area to prevent tree damage. A highly controlled frequency of vibrations is produced once the equipment is secured. These vibrations shake ripe walnuts loose, letting them fall, but they don't harm leaves, branches, or immature walnuts. Fast and tree-safe, this procedure is intended. Vibration frequency and intensity depend on the tree's height, size, and health. This precise calibration keeps the plants healthy year after year, delivering reliable harvests. After the walnuts are shaken off the trees and on the ground, specialized sweepers arrange them into clean rows. Unique revolving brushes at the front of these sweepers perform gently but efficiently. As the machine works down the rows of trees, the brushes sweep walnuts from all directions into the center, forming neat rows. Flexible but robust brushes protect the walnuts from scratches and damage. Adjustable height settings allow the sweepers to handle flat, smooth ground, grass, and boulders. No walnuts are left behind, regardless of field condition. After the sweepers arrange the walnuts into rows, sophisticated harvesters efficiently gather them into storage containers. These machines use a conveyor belt system for fast, safe walnut collection. A front-mounted sweeper gently directs walnuts onto the conveyor belt as the harvester goes down the rows. To transport walnuts without destroying their shells, the belt has grooves or padding. This procedure uses a lifting and continuous movement mechanism to carry walnuts from the ground to the storage bins at the back of the machine without suction. Precision and efficiency make walnut harvesting faster and easier. Walnuts are put directly into huge bins on trailers or harvesting machinery when the conveyor belt stops. These bins are transferred to processing facilities before walnuts reach consumers. After being gathered and delivered to the facility, walnuts are processed in a contemporary system that meets the highest quality and cleanliness standards. Initial cleaning removes twigs, leaves, and stones, leaving walnuts. Next, walnuts are carefully pushed through machines that remove the green husk. Once prepared, the walnuts are stored in specialist facilities for further processing. First, walnuts are placed in enormous water tanks with modern washing technologies. High-powered spinning brushes and continuous pressure jets are used in these systems. The brushes remove dirt, soil, and other debris from walnut shells, while the high-pressure jets clean every crevice. After washing, walnuts are industrially dried. They are dried in temperature and humidity-controlled ovens here. This drying technique removes moisture from walnut shells and extends their shelf life. The drying method preserves the walnut kernel's natural flavor, texture, freshness, and scent by maintaining appropriate temperatures. After drying, walnuts are sorted by size, quality, and use using a contemporary conveyor belt system. Nearly 40% of walnuts are packed whole into huge bags and shipped to consumers for daily usage as a healthful snack or fragrant salad component. The remaining walnuts are processed into value-added goods. First, walnuts are put into specialized shelling machines that crack the hard shells without injuring the delicate kernels. These devices use precise braking mechanisms to apply the proper force. This balance is important, since excessive force could break the kernels, reducing their quality and value. After the shells are removed, walnut kernels are sorted automatically to remove shell fragments. Vibrating sieves or powerful air blowers remove all particles. Laser scanners can check thousands of walnut kernels every minute. These scanners find and remove kernels with cracks, irregular pigmentation, or small contaminants. Laser technology ensures only high-quality walnuts are packaged. Walnut kernels are packaged after quality checks. To assure freshness and food safety, the kernels are weighed and packaged in airtight bags or containers. Some items are packaged for export or usage in baking, oil manufacturing, or premium cuisine. This scientific and contemporary processing technology handles each walnut carefully and precisely, meeting varied market demands and satisfying domestic and worldwide consumers. Walnut saplings should be planted in spring when the weather warms and the soil moistens. With sharp, soil-specific plow blades, the tractors make straight, deep furrows. Farmers meticulously plant each seedling at the right distance and upright posture in the furrows to ensure the tree's growth and success. Watering walnut trees using new automatic irrigation systems after planting saplings. Weeds surrounding tree bases are periodically mowed with specialist machinery. These devices' keen blades remove weeds exactly at ground level without damaging tree roots. Cleaning and opening the area gives the roots room to develop strong and healthy. Meanwhile, American farmers use sprayers with long-range nozzles and adjustable pressure. These sprayers evenly spread preventative treatments from roots to top, protecting trees from pests and diseases. Advanced machinery and careful farming provide young walnut trees the ideal conditions to develop, ensuring a successful harvest. This is a complete look at how American farmers cultivate, harvest, and process hundreds of thousands of tons of walnuts annually. From carefully growing saplings in nurseries to large walnut orchards to contemporary processing facilities, this trip is a tribute to the right balance of innovative technology and hard-working people. To me, the story of walnut farming in America is more than a showcase of agricultural efficiency. It is a reflection of how modern technology has redefined the relationship between humans and nature. What strikes me most is the precision and sophistication of the processes. From tree shakers that vibrate at carefully calibrated frequencies, to laser scanners that identify microscopic imperfections in kernels. This industrialized chain ensures consistency, safety, and quality for consumers worldwide. However, while I admire the ingenuity and discipline behind such operations, I also think we should reflect critically on what this means for sustainability, biodiversity, and the human role in food production. On one hand, I deeply respect the farmers' dedication and the technological advances that allow them to meet massive global demand. Without this combination of science and labor, producing billions of pounds of walnuts annually would be nearly impossible. Walnuts offer genuine health benefits, and the industry plays a crucial role in both local economies and global food supply chains. Yet, I cannot overlook the broader implications. Intensive irrigation systems in water-scarce regions, heavy reliance on mechanization, and large-scale monoculture all raise questions about environmental costs. California, as the world's walnut capital, already faces recurring droughts, and I believe continued expansion of water-intensive crops could put unsustainable pressure on ecosystems. From my perspective, the key challenge is not whether to mechanize or modernize clearly. Those tools are necessary, but how to integrate innovation with ecological responsibility. For example, adopting regenerative farming practices, Diversifying crops within walnut orchards or developing irrigation systems that recycle water could make the industry more sustainable. Likewise, investing in renewable energy for processing facilities or biodegradable packaging for walnut products could reduce the carbon footprint of the supply chain. I also think that consumer awareness plays a role. People often value the health benefits of walnuts without realizing the environmental trade-offs behind their production. Greater transparency, perhaps through labeling that highlights sustainability practices, could drive both accountability and change. Personally, I see walnut farming as a metaphor for modern agriculture itself, a constant balancing act between efficiency and stewardship. The story is not only about feeding global demand, but also about asking deeper questions. How much are we willing to industrialize nature, and at what cost? For me, the answer lies in recognizing that innovation should never be pursued in isolation from ecology. If the same creativity and precision used to perfect harvesting machines were applied to water conservation, biodiversity protection, and carbon reduction, walnut production could become a model of sustainable farming worldwide.